Actually, I don't need this. Hello, I'm back. It's only been 2 months. Yeah, and it's not like I'm actually back either. I'm just back to tell you what's going on, and then I'll probably go away again for like another month. Let's start at the beginning. First of all, I went on a break in the beginning of August, and now it is currently the middle of October. It's actually more than 2 months. It's 2.5 months. Sorry about that. And also sorry about the coming break as well, or the continuation of the break. But anyway, the reason I went on break was because I was moving. That was one reason. I am unfortunately still moving. I mean, can you believe it? I can hardly believe it myself. There's a thing in the way of me moving, you see, because I'm changing houses with my brother. I've talked about it before on the channel, but just in case you haven't heard, me and my brother are switching houses because he's inheriting my dad's house, which is the house I'm currently living in, and I'm gonna take over his house, just because that was the easiest way to do it. And I'm just kind of waiting for him to move out of his house so that I can move into it. I mean, we're gonna switch, we're gonna just like take stuff and like just switch it over until we're done. So we have started. I've just said now, I'm very British. We have started, but we just haven't continued much. I have still got all of my stuff in boxes, like I said in my break video. I just watched it just to to see what I said. I said a lot. I still have 80% of my life in boxes, actually more probably now, because I've been like packing even more. Today I did like I did the kitchen. So I did my plates and cups and stuff. So until I move now, I basically can't eat. I mean, I can eat, but I just have to buy like almost ready food or ready food. Preferably ready food, because I don't want to cook. I just don't want to cook. So yeah, that's still a problem. Still haven't moved. And I can forget about the fence idea. And I mean, most people haven't just watched the last video like I had, but in the last video I also went on about a fence that I'm gonna build in my new garden, outside area. That won't happen. Well, it will happen next year, but it just won't happen this year, because like I'm not going out in not minus, it's like, I don't know, 5, 7, 10, around there somewhere. But I'm not going out in cold weather to build a fence that I can build next year. I'm just, can't be bothered. Next thing that was on my I'm going on my break list, thought I'd just go through them just to, sum up how they are now, and then I'll add some on top afterwards, because a lot of stuff has been happening. Like a lot. Next section, next thingy on the list was, I just got diagnosed with autism. When I made the last break video, I had been diagnosed with autism like, I want to say like a month and a half ago at the time, and it was still quite fresh. Like, even though I did figure it out myself and I had kind of known for like 5 years, I hadn't really known, like I'd suspected. But I have been so conditioned my entire life to not believe what I think or feel or like anything, because apparently everything I do is wrong. It's not, but sometimes it just feels that way, and it's not the greatest feeling, So it doesn't make you believe in yourself exactly when you think you feel something and then everyone's just like, nah. But yeah, just the whole autism thing, still really great, but it is also a little bit like not so great. Like the meltdowns are not so great, and the more, because I am currently suffering from autistic burnout. I think like now that things are starting to get clearer, I think I've been suffering from just one long autistic burnout from like age 14 almost, like with like ups and downs. Obviously sometimes it's been like not so bad, and sometimes it's been like really bad, and currently it's quite bad. I think it's very tired. I'm very tired, because when I wake up every day, I wake up inside a storage unit. You know, on like those storage unit shows that they have on the Discovery Channel, in lieu of like actual content, putting it out there. I mean, they could have Mythbusters there still, but no. You know the storage units that they like auction off, and then they open it up, and it's just like packed full of like stuff and like boxes? That's my house. That's my house. I'm really gangster. That's actually probably really offensive. I'm sorry if that's really offensive. I can never get my head around the gestures. Where was I? Oh yeah, I wake up every morning inside a storage unit. It's a little bit overwhelming. And because of my autism, when I get overwhelmed, it does tend to lead to a meltdown. So I can't really do much. And it's really frustrating because I want to do stuff. Like, I want to make YouTube videos. I really like to continue making YouTube videos. But every time I sit down to make one, apart from today, my head's just like, you could cry. Like, you could actually, like, have a really good ugly cry right now instead of making a YouTube video. Just an idea. And then, like, the rest of me is just like, yeah, that's actually really good. Apart from the part of my brain that's like, I was gonna make a YouTube video, but can't control it. And also I've tried to like just casually build in The Sims. I can't even do that. My brain won't even let me build in The Sims. And again, as an autistic person, The Sims is one of my special interests, and it's been for a long time. Like, I'm gonna sound like Primbella here, or Jessie, but I've played The Sims since the 2000s. Like, maybe not the year 2000, but definitely the very early 2000s. I played Sims 1 and 2 and 3 and now 4. Not so sure I'm gonna play Sims 5 though. Definitely gonna take me a while to like get used to Sims 5 and also buy it, because well, actually no, that's a lie. I'm lying, because I lately I've just been throwing money at EA. Like, everything they put out, I'm just like, yeah, take the money, take all of the money, all of it. And that's not so good, because another post on my, no, actually a new post on my list of why the break is happening is, I don't know how much I can actually say about this, because it's a bit of a like, it's a bit of a weird thing. Wow, I just spat all over everything. Wow, okay, that's disgusting. I'm gonna have to clean that because I'm getting a visitor on Sunday and she's not gonna want to touch my spit like anyone would. Yeah, I'm on sick leave from work because of my mental health, because I kind of had a mental breakdown. Although, I mean, yeah, it was a mental breakdown, but it was as a result of like artistic burnout for like 10 years and resultant depression and anxiety. Because the new consensus is it's probably originally autistic burnout because of the autism, and then because of the burnout, I've also developed like anxiety and depression. So nice, good, glad to see it. It's great. It's not great, but yeah. Where was I? I'm a little tired. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, but I was watching the other video because I got a comment on it. Oh yeah. I have 100 subscribers. That's what prompted me to make this video in the first place, because I was just answering a comment from my aunt, actually, who had commented on the last like break video, which was really nice. And as I put in my like login data for the other account, because I was on my private account, and then I put in my like YouTube video making account thingy, and it said 100 subscribers. Just like that. No fanfare or anything, but I mean it's only 100 subscribers, but for me it's like a big deal. So I figured, you know what? I should probably update my YouTube channel, since I haven't in like 2.5 months. Given that I now have 100 subscribers. Yeah, that's really cool. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to every single person who's subscribed. I mean, one of them is me, so thank you me. But also thank you everyone else. Thank you so much. So cool. And also kind of terrifying, but mostly cool. But back to the thing. I am on sick leave from work because of my mental health. And now, because of how the system works, I have to go on a different kind of sick leave. Again, I'm not going to go into much detail because I don't know if I can talk about it, because it's, a little bit personal, a little bit private. The systems, they're a bit icky. But I have to go on something else. But the problem is, my actual sick leave note from the doctor had expired and nobody told me. Yes, it is sort of my responsibility to keep on top of those things, but I had kind of signed out of that responsibility. I mean, given I was on sick leave for mental health, I talked to my doctor and I was like, I cannot come to you every single week to renew my sick leave. I'm sorry, but that is too much. And I was prepared to go like once a month, but he was like, okay, so can I call you when it expires, and then like we'll have a chat, because I need to like talk to you. And you know, I was like, yeah, that's grand, actually, that's grand, thank you. But then he went to work somewhere else, and in the process of doing so, I think he forgot about me because I didn't hear anything, and it turns out it expired in like the end of July. So I haven't actually received any money since, well, August. Since the middle of August is when I last received any money. So the money is dwindling fast, and it doesn't happen when I throw every last cent I have at EA. Really doesn't help. Also doesn't help that my cat got sick and I had to take him to the vet, which is really stressful for me, but also really expensive for me. So things are a bit dicey, and also since I have to put out an application for the new like arrangement after the normal the first sick leave thing and on the next sick leave thing, and that takes a while. I'm not going to be paid for another like 2 months. So if I don't get, it depends on how they want to do it. If I get the money for like the 2 months that I was supposed to have like sick leave money, if that comes in, it seems to be coming in order, so I'm not gonna lose it, which is great, but I don't know when I'm gonna get it. So I might not be paid like between the middle of August and I'd say about January, maybe February. Yeah, but I mean, it's probably gonna work out. It's probably gonna work out. Like, and probably not gonna stop. So yeah, bit stressful. And then also, as if that wasn't enough, my computer died. My brand new gaming computer. My brand spanking new. Well, it's almost a year. It's actually almost 2 years old now.
Excuse me? What the air?
But it's still new. Still new in my eyes. Like, the last time I bought a computer was when I was 18, I think. That's a long time ago. But it died. It decided it didn't want to live anymore. So I had to fix it. And so I had to wipe it. Reset it to factory settings. Because that's pretty much the only way I know how to fix computers. But it worked. It worked. So like, woohoo. But also, I had to make copies of all my data and all my games, particularly my games, because I didn't want to lose them. Like, the games, sure, I can just re-download them, but my saves, not losing those. I have played Harry Potter, the Lego Harry Potter. You might be familiar with my Harry Potter obsession. It's another one of my special interests. But I've been playing Lego Harry Potter with my mum in my spare time, just for fun. And we had made it all the way to the last year. It's Lego Harry Potter years 1 to 4. So we were on year 4, just about started year 4. Well, we had started year 4. No, nothing just about it, just about it. So it was, there was a lot of time invested in it. There was a good 30 hours. And I mean, you already know where this is going. So I went on Steam. I Googled how to copy all my games. I did the Steam copy all the games thing, which they told me to do, for Raft, Portal, and Harry Potter. Those 3 games. I did the Steam copy game thing, and I trusted in it. I mean, as you would. It was pretty. It seems legit. It is actually legit. We'll get to that. But I did that. Reset the computer. Put everything back in it, including the games. Did the Steam get back games. And Raft came back. And Portal came back. But Harry Potter didn't come back. Harry Potter was lost. Harry Potter went away. It's so annoying. I mean, it's been at least a month since it happened, but it's so annoying. Because, as it turns out, Harry Potter was too old and, like, too non-steamy to be, to work on that thing. Like, it wouldn't copy that old of a game. But it could have bloody said. Like, at no point during the whole copy game process did it say, oh, by the way, one of your games is too old and we're not gonna actually copy it. It just went along like, oh yeah, all your games are copied, it's all good, top notch, fine, great. And then afterwards it was like, well actually, we didn't copy Harry Potter, sorry, our bad, oopsie. Well, actually they didn't say that either. They didn't say anything. It was just like Harry Potter just wasn't there. So yeah, a little bit disappointed that the save is completely gone. 30 hours suddenly I just have a glottal stop. 30 hours just down the drain, back to the start, have to do it all again. Yeah, just gutted. I'm just gutted. But yeah, that's another thing. So I had to fix my computer, and then oh yeah, I also bought headphones, like those wireless headphones, not the AirPods because I'm not rich, but some Danish company called Jabra. I bought them at the shop. They said they were really good. I took them home. I tried them. They were faulty, and also they were I mean, there was this noise all the time. Like, they were supposed to be noise cancelling, but instead of actually cancelling out noise, they just, like, filled my ears with white noise or, like, pink noise or whatever. And why? It just sounds like someone's blowing into your ear. It's like, it was just, don't like it. Really don't like it. Really hated them. But also they were faulty. So I tried to take them back to the shop. Wrap them up real nice, and I took them back, and I was like, I don't like them. I'd like to return them according to your 50-day return policy, which it says on the receipt. But of course, in tiny print that was illegible, it said that you can return stuff like headphones and earplugs and stuff that had been in your ear because of hygiene reasons. And like, fair, but couldn't you like clean them? It's just earwax. I mean, it's not actually earwax. I didn't like really leave residue on maybe that I couldn't see, but not obviously earwax. Wax. I could have lied and said like I hadn't used them because the box was spotless, but I didn't want to do that because I wouldn't want to buy earplugs that somebody had actually used and just lied about. So yeah, I wouldn't do that, but I could have, and it was tempting. It's really tempting to just go to another shop and say like, yeah, I didn't use them at all. Didn't use them. But yeah, I didn't do that. So instead, I contacted Jabra personally on the interwebs, and first they were like, nah, you can't return them. But then, since they were faulty, they had to take them in, because I was like, well, I'm not going to pay for a faulty project. So they took them in, and then I'm going to get a new pair. I'm gonna get a new pair, but I don't want them, and they were really expensive. So yeah, I messed up. But I was just trying to be, proactive about the whole autism thing, because noise is so annoying. So I thought, well, cancelling noise, that sounds great. Cancel all the noise, please. But yeah, no, they didn't. So yeah, I'm just still stressed, still exhausted, still quite frustrated, especially about the moving thing, because it's been 4 months. Yeah, just really frustrating. Living in boxes for 4 months. Really frustrating not knowing when we're going to move for 4 months. Really frustrating trying to get through to my brother about maybe moving for 4 months. But hey, eventually it's going to get better. I have said that I am getting into that house by Christmas, or I don't know what I'm going to, because I don't have anything to threaten with, because like, what am I going to do? I could key his car, but I'm not gonna. So yeah, hopefully I'm gonna move my Christmas. I'm really excited about Christmas. I would love to be in the house, all sorted, and able to make videos for Christmas. That would be epic. Like I could film myself baking cookies. I was gonna do that last year, but last year was 37. Yeah, I'm really excited about Christmas. It's gonna be a doozy. Last year, I was in the middle of, I just stopped working. I was in the middle of therapy. I was on vacation. That was making me absolutely insane. I don't know if I said on my channel, but on Christmas Day, on the day after Christmas for Norwegian people, I was lying on the floor, just beating the floorboards with my fists until they were bruised and bloody. And it was, yeah, those pills made me insane. So that was great. So hopefully that's not going to be the case this year. Hopefully I'm going to get a calm, nice Christmas for the first time in probably like ever. 5 years at least. Yeah, that would be great. That would be really great. So, sorry, long update, but yeah. Yeah. Just still the same. Still haven't moved. Still stressed. Still depressed. Still autistic burnout. Still an autistic. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I hope you, well, I was going to say I hope you enjoyed, because that used to be my outro, but I hope you have a nice Christmas, or a non-denominational holiday, or no holiday, just in general. Have a nice one. Okay, bye. Also, maybe I can film myself making Christmas. Actually, I couldn't, because people would watch them and never know what they were getting. That's a stupid idea. But yeah, hopefully I can make something nice. Sorry to the people who are getting homemade presents if they're not nice. I tried.